Imagine enjoying a refreshing frappe while gazing out over a blue bay, the sun casting golden hues on whitewashed houses, and seeing that your daily expenses have barely reached 50 euros. Doesn't that sound impossible? Rethink your thought. Greece may be the best-kept fiscal secret in Europe in 2025. Greece has quietly emerged as one of the most affordable dream destinations if you know where to search, despite its opulent reputation in picture-perfect islands. Let's explore why people still believe that Greece is expensive, where the true value is, and how tourists are finding that they can get the Mediterranean experience on a surprisingly low budget. When people think of Greece, they frequently image luxury catamarans gliding through the Aegean, Mykonos beach clubs, and Santorini's infinity pools. Yes, such situations do exist, and they're just as glitzy as Instagram portrays them to be. Greece was also ranked as the fifth most costly destination in Europe for 2025 in a recent research. The catch is that the rating is based on averages, with luxury resorts and high-season traveler spending pushing it higher. The authentic Greece, which the inhabitants love and astute tourists seek for, is far more accessible. When you leave the affluent islands and make deliberate plans, you'll discover that Greece is incredibly valuable in comparison to many other European nations. The nation offers top-notch experiences at affordable costs, from mouth-watering street cuisine to comfortable guest houses with views of the sea. Therefore, Greece doesn't have to be pricey, even though it can be. How much does a trip to Greece in 2025 really cost? Low-cost tourists will be overjoyed. 20 euros to 40 euros per night is the price range for hostels and basic guest houses, whereas 70 euros to 120 euros is the price range for mid-range hotels or boutique stays. Particularly on lesser-known islands, even family-run beachside pensions are available for less than 60 euros. Of all those opulent Santorini villas with plunge pools can cost more than 250 euros, but that's a decision, not a must. The best cheap luxury in Europe may be found in Greece's food scene. You may get a seafood feast for less than 25 euros, a taverna meal with local wine for 10 to 15 euros, or a gyros or souvlaki for 3 euros. In London, street food such as fresh fruit, koulouri, or spanakopita is less expensive than a cup of coffee. Every meal is inexpensive if you eat where the locals do. One of the best ways to save money in Greece is still by using public transportation. Depending on the distance, island ferries can cost anywhere from 25 euros to 60 euros, while a metro ticket in Athens costs about €1.20. Astute tourists combine boat routes, steer clear of long lineups, or take low-cost flights between islands to save money. The finest aspect? Many of the best things to do in Greece are free. Mountain treks, medieval villages, beaches, and sunsets are all free. The low entrance costs range from 5 euros to 20 euros, even for archaeological sites such as Delphi or the Acropolis. On a limited budget, the ordinary traveler should budget 50 to 60 euros per day, while for mid-range comfort, they should budget 100 to 150 euros. That's fantastic value when compared to places like Italy, France, or Spain. The charm is in the fact that not all Greek destinations are made equal. The secret is to avoid the tourist traps and enjoy the mainland towns and islands where charm endures despite falling prices. Beautiful scenery can be found in lesser-known islands such as Naxos, Paros, Kalymnos, or Ikaria without the high prices of Santorini. Beaches are equally stunning, and guest houses cost between 30 euros and 50 euros. At a fraction of island prices, mainland gems such as Pelion, Nafplio, or Meteora offer amazing history and landscapes. Another covert tactic is off-season travel. Accommodation prices can be reduced by 30 to 50% if you visit during April, May, or September, October. There will still be less crowds and pleasant weather. Local dining maintains financial stability. Avoid beach clubs and eateries with an international flair. Instead, follow the locals to family-friendly tavernas that serve wine, moussaka, and grilled fish for less than 15 euros. Another popular trend is self-catering stays. Small kitchens are a common feature of apartments. Shopping at neighborhood markets allows you to experience real Greek life while also saving money. The lesson learned? The real Greece lives beyond the postcards. Travelers might discover the best deals there. Even paradise has fine print, of course. Costs can rise quickly due to certain factors. Prices soar during the peak summer months of June through August, particularly on islands such as Mykonos and Santorini. Luxurious beach clubs and exquisite dining can equal those found in Paris or Dubai. Taxis and car rentals can add up quickly. Ferries and public transportation are far less expensive. Depending on the type of lodging, hidden taxes, such as the upcoming 2025 climate tax, might add between €1.50 and €10 per night. A dinner in Santorini may cost 3 times as much as one in Naxos due to dynamic pricing in tourist destinations. But with a little preparation, these are doable. You can drastically reduce your expenses by picking local experiences and avoiding travel during peak seasons. Here's a tried and true method if you want a genuinely inexpensive Greek vacation. Book off-peak. The best weather without exorbitant prices is found in late spring and early autumn. Make wise travel choices. Combine a well-known island, like Crete or Santorini, with a lesser-known island like Syros or Folegandros. Book in advance. Ferries and flights booked months in advance save a significant amount of money. Take public transportation. Ferries between smaller islands can cost as little as €7, whereas a single bus ticket in Athens costs around €1.20. Eat locally. Avoid foreign food and imported beverages. Greek food is tasty and reasonably priced. Remain adaptable. Greece's diversity makes it simple to go to another area if prices increase in one. Here are some potential actual numbers for your Greek vacation. The Budget Explorer costs €50 per day. The cost of the hostel or guest house is from €25 to €35. Free activities include hiking, beaches, and local events. Local meals and snacks cost €10 to €15. Public transportation and the odd ferry cost €10. About €45 to €60 per day. This is the comfort traveler, €100 to €150 per day. 2 restaurant meals, €30 to €40 inter-island transit and local attractions, €20 to €30 boutique hotel or Airbnb, €80 to €120. Total, average daily, €120. Greece is still less expensive than the majority of European beach locations, even if you occasionally indulge, such as on a catamaran excursion or a fancy meal. Why is Greece so cheap at the moment? Travelers benefit from a number of economic factors. The post-pandemic rivalry among hotels has maintained rates lower than those in Western Europe, indicating a strong comeback in tourism. Local-driven prices, authenticity, not exploitation, determines pricing. Many smaller islands still have family-run businesses with minimal profits. Currency advantage. Due to the stability of the euro, Greece will be very inexpensive in 2025 for many foreign tourists, particularly those from the United States and the United Kingdom. There are plenty of options. Greece has more than 200 inhabited islands, therefore lodging is competitive because supply exceeds demand. An unrivaled balance between price and experience can be achieved when you combine those with the Greek hospitality culture. Why most people are unaware of Greece's low prices? It's easy. Perception is skewed by social media. Travelers believe that infinity pools and champagne brunches are commonplace when they see them on Instagram feeds. However, those photos only capture a tiny portion of Greek travel. The typical tourist discovers a radically different Greece, one where value is paramount, while dining at neighborhood tavernas and lodging in family run-ins. Comparative bias is another factor. People assume that Greece's costs are comparable to those of France or Italy. In actuality, Greece provides the same Mediterranean enchantment at a somewhat lower cost. Even luxury activities, like renting a home or going on a private boat excursion, might be a third less expensive than at the Amalfi Coast or Côte d'Azur. The most affordable luxury vacation spot in Europe? The biggest irony of all is that Greece in 2025 is Europe's cheapest luxury destination, in addition to being reasonably priced for tourists on a tight budget. A one-week luxury vacation in Greece averaged $1,329, which is less expensive than in Spain, Italy, or France, according to a poll conducted by Greek Reporter. From vineyard stays in Santorini to spa resorts in Crete, this means even luxury tourists get more for their money. In essence, Greece offers affordable luxury, a 5-star experience that only costs 3 stars. Greece's true worth is emotional rather than merely financial. For less than 50 euros, you may hike through pine-covered mountains for a day, eat by the sea while waves lap the shore, and spend the night beneath a starry sky. Experiences that no luxury resort can match include swimming in turquoise bays with hardly anyone else around, laughing with locals over a drink of ouzo, and touring ancient sites that influence Western culture. Greece is more than simply cheap. The reason is that it provides rich experiences at human prices where every euro is an investment well worth making. If you love discovering how affordable Greece really is, make sure to hit that subscribe button because more hidden travel secrets are coming your way every week.